when I drink it new. And as they were eating, Jesus took bread, blessed and broke it, and gave it to the disciples, and said, "Take, eat. This is my body." Then he took the cup, and gave thanks, and gave it to them, saying, "Drink from it, all of you. For this is my blood of the new covenant, which is shed for many for the remission of sins. But I say to you, I will not drink of this fruit of the vine from now on until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom." Matthew 26, verses 26 through 29. I always found the communion service at my parents' church a rather solemn affair. Almost funeral. As the emblems were distributed, a holy hush would fall over the congregation, making even the occasional suppressed cough seem insolent. The somber atmosphere made perfect sense to me. We were, after all, commemorating the most horrific act in human history: the hateful death of God's Son. Now, I appreciate the quiet solemnity of the moment, taking the time to cherish the high cost of my salvation and the profound depths of God's love for mere sinners. Solemn? Yes. But now can also not help but notice that to Jesus' way of thinking, the communion service was not just memorial. It has been instituted as a forward-thinking moment of hope. Do this in remembrance of me, because you read the Bible to figure that out. What that because is. If you read it, you know. And this moment of hope is a reminder by Jesus of God's magnanimous intent. The broken body and shed blood of Christ mean that we will one day be made completely whole again. This will be the last time we eat together like this. Jesus said to his disciples, until we are safely in the kingdom. For as often as you eat this bread and drink this cup, Paul would later write, you proclaim the Lord's death till he comes. The author, at the age of 6, underwent a painful surgical procedure on his feet. There's considerable scarring. I myself have various scars from various surgeries, starting in my youth. One of them you can kind of see on my head. He claims that when he sees them, he can still feel the post-operative pain. When I see a needle, I instantly flinch because of the recalled pain of Botox injections in a very painful area. But he is also reminded of something very important. Because of that surgery, because of that pain, today he can walk. No, he can run. So it is with the communion service. It points us back to history's worst moment. Humanity's worst moment. Its most evil. When the awful truth of sin was on full display, and shame was at its deepest. A quiet moment contemplating the shame of the cross can be overwhelming, and to that extent, the communion service is indeed exceptionally somber. And no, reading the story year upon year does not desensitize you, at least in my case, to the horrific realization of what was done. Because of who it was done to. Sinners must still be in the presence of divine love. But the cross was not the end of Jesus' plan for us. He intends to come for us and forever enjoy our presence. We eat the bread and drink the cup solemnly, but at the same moment our hearts begin to sing because we know He's coming again.